Bullshit and Booze Podcast. Bah, bah, bah.
What it is, you bunch of jive ass, funky ass turkeys.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time again for another episode of the BS and Booze Pod. I am the Dick Nose. That is the Deacon, and the Shopmaster has chemically washed himself of his beautiful black skin.
Yes.
He went full Michael Jackson
Full.
and installed probably one of the fakest looking beards I've ever seen. But we're not going to tell him anything because he's not mentally here with us.
No.
So don't say and don't stare at it.
Please
It's kind of
don't.
like Austin Powers. Like, don't stare at the mole.
Don't. Just
Don't stare at the beard.
Just don't do it.
Just kidding. Shotmaster's over there off the side. He's still here. He's still black and still proud. He'll be in here for the shot of the week where I will be stepping out because I ate before I came and I'll probably have to take a shit.
Oh, man.
So,
You know what's happening.
yeah, for those watching, you can see who's here. It is Mr. South Texas Collectibles.
Yeah.
Mr. 5000 Ninja Turtle Collectibles.
Yeah.
Mr. met both Hardy Boys and made me very jealous.
Very jealous.
What's up, my main man Trey?
How's it going, guys?
Hanging around, Daddy.
Chilling.
Hanging around.
Been a long time.
Dude, I think it's been like a little over a year.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
Yeah, I think the last time, I think I was trying to get to 750 subscribers.
I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I remember you told me how long you were doing your channel,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I don't remember. I'm shit at remembering things. So how long has your channel been going?
December 2022.
Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, so it has. Well, I guess it
Wait,
hasn't
no,
been that long.
no. I'm sorry. 21.
21.
21.
Yeah, because I think you came in 22.
Yeah.
And
Pause.
God dang, dude, time fucking flew by. Time has fucking flown by.
Dude, yeah. Like, well, when I was trying to get to 750, it took a while. But then, probably within the last few months, like a short I made on YouTube literally blew up. Like,
Really?
it has like over 1 million views.
Nice, bro.
And literally,
What?
yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. You about to
A
get-
million funky ass views.
Yeah, like it literally came out of nowhere. Shout out Randy Orton. And so I posted it, and then like I was like, oh, it's only got like 1,000 views, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But then like a month afterwards, it went up to like 100,000, 200,000, and then by the time I knew it, like a month after I posted, 1 million views.
Dang.
God dang.
And I literally grew from like 1,000 to like 5,000 in the
Nice.
span of 3-4 weeks.
Dude, I mean, I don't want to compete with you or make you feel bad, but we have one short that's at like 1,200 views. So pump your fucking brakes there, buddy. Pump your shit. You know what I mean? Check
My
me
bad.
out.
My bad. I should have known. I should
No,
have
that's
known.
dope. That's dope.
Very.
Yeah,
I know,
it caught
YouTube
me off
millionaire.
guard. It caught me off guard.
That's cool, man. But I'm not even into that shit, and I enjoy watching your shit. Like, I genuinely watch, not because you're my buddy or whatever, just like because I was like, all right, let's check this shit out and see if there's anything cool. And there's not many channels that I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yours is one of them. And I think one of your buddies has, I know it for sure. I follow his Instagram. You were on a live with him. I don't know how long ago. It was like 5 or 6 people when you like subbed in or some shit like that. And one of them I followed on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I think I was commenting about your beard and stuff on the
Yeah.
live. They were like, what the fuck's this dude talking about?
Yeah, and it's funny too because a lot of people that follow me, and every time I repost the podcast, they're like, "Man, do they really think it's fake?" Or like, or every time I bring it up somewhere else, you know, they're like, "Oh, the feud is going on." I'm
It's
like,
fake.
Yeah.
It's a really good lace front. It's fake.
Lace front.
Yeah. I see
down
black
right.
girls with fake hair all the time. Like, you're not fooling me.
"You're not fooling me."
I know what you do.
Bald headed Mexicans too. Deacon, what you got in your cup today, homie?
I got some Buffalo Trace.
The biggest bottle of Buffalo Trace I ever seen in my goddamn life. You took half the barrel with that motherfucker.
Well, you know.
It's the leader, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I brought Old Granddad 114 and some Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
So we got a special guest. Might as well bring a little bit of a special bottle.
True.
I also found one yesterday, so I don't mind killing this bottle today.
Yeah.
So fucking... And we also got Adam here somewhere. I'm sure you can hear his iPad in the background. So if I mute your mic again, Deacon, you know why.
Yeah.
It picks up every noise from around the corner, and we need a new one. But let's get into your shit, man. What's going on new with your channel? How many giveaways are you doing? How many fucking whatever?
So right now, I think the next one probably be like 6,000 subscribers. Actually, you know, we were talking about Carly. We're going to the Comic-Con this weekend, and there's like one. To me, he's the Black Ranger, not the original Black Ranger, but the second one, Johnny Young Bosch. He's gonna be there, but he's also a voice actor to the Demon Slayer show that Carly watches.
Oh, really?
Okay.
My son's really into that shit.
Dude, it's a good show, and I really don't care much about anime. Not since like
Yeah.
I was a kid, like Dragon Ball Z. But he's gonna be there. So what I plan on doing is getting a signature for her, because she can, you know, grow her collection with the signatures, and then get another one. So once I get to it 6,000, I'll just give that one away.
That'd be cool. People are into that
Nice.
shit.
Yeah, dude. Especially Demon Slayer, like people pay crazy money for it, and to be honest, like I'd rather just give it away.
Dude, there's so much anime out right now. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, and it's like caught fire. Like, everybody's watching it. Wrestlers, fucking rap artists, you know what I mean? They're all wearing
Everybody.
anime-inspired gear and shit, shoes. My son's into this show called One Piece.
Dude,
And it's like-
that's a lot of episodes. I heard
Dude.
that's like over like thousands of episodes.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
He's watching it on Netflix, and I think it's like from the beginning. And dude, I tried to keep along with it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's like some rubber lady, and all the chicks have big tits, and one guy's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
My son's like, this should be on Nick Jr. Like, no, it shouldn't.
But yeah, so that's the plan. You know, once I get to 6,000, I'm not too sure yet, but whenever that happens.
Yeah. Oh shit, sorry. I'm using the wrong fucking mic. Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the plan. I hope to continue and obviously get more, but
yeah.
after a while, like lately, I've been real selective of what I want to buy. Mostly Ninja Turtle stuff. So
Yeah.
which
I noticed that shit.
yeah,
I noticed that. I know. Speaking of the Comic-Con, I think the original
April
Red-
O'Neil.
No. The original Red Power Rangers coming.
Oh, Austin St.
Jumping. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah,
don't know. Yeah, I
the
don't know
one
his
that
name.
was supposed to get arrested for the FBI or something.
What?
Yeah.
Fill me in on this shit.
Apparently, like he didn't pay taxes for so long or something like that, and like it was like a big thing. Like
Yeah,
he
they'll
was gonna
get
go to like federal prison or something like that. It was like a few months ago, right, or something like that.
Dude, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah.
But I also don't watch the news. I don't know.
It was like a few months before the Green Ranger passed away.
Really?
It happened,
Which was really fucking sad. I was kind of weaked out a little bit.
dude. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
too. That was
Yeah,
like
that was
you know, it's like Corey and Topanga. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah. Like I was I don't know, man. It was just like such a big part of my childhood.
yeah.
I remember like every day, 4:00, Power Rangers would be on like Fox or what the fuck is KDF? I think that's Fox.
Yeah.
It'd be on like 2 episodes and shit. And then I got like the videotape
Yeah.
of the original episode.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this dude's fucking. Oh, like people die from when
Yeah.
I was little.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Like, I don't know, dude. I still think they're grown ups and I'm little. Like,
Yeah.
I still have the same kind of mentality.
Crazy.
And honestly, like I think, there's just like maybe 1-2 other celebrities that I was like, dang, that's pretty sad. Chester Bennington from Linkin Park was
Yeah.
obviously one of them.
I remember that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, that shit hit me pretty. I was like, dang, like he was a family
Yeah.
member. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude.
I grew up on that shit. So, when I heard that, I was like, dang. But then I think about it, I'm like, man, when like Stone Cold dies,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Dude, The
to
Rock?
me,
Bro.
yeah,
the Rock
like,
dies, Mick
it's-
Foley.
Yeah, I'm just like, dang.
Think about when Ric Flair dies. He's probably the closest out of them all.
Yes. Yeah.
And
I think Ric Flair is gonna live forever.
I wouldn't doubt it. That motherfucker.
Yeah, he just
That's what happens when you.
is not real.
he is out there.
Yeah,
I mean, he's getting fucking
he's still
old.
wrestling.
His last match was a little sloppy, but what do you expect from a 70-some-odd-year-old man?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's
was
like
out there.
73,
Yeah,
something like that.
It's insane. I'm
He
like,
was out
And now he's got
there.
his own weed.
Yep.
He's got or edibles. I don't know if he's growing weed, but
yeah,
he's doing edibles. I heard it on Rogan, and sounds like he's gotten his life,
Like, turned around, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as health wise,
Yeah.
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 I think a
So-
lot of them have, especially with DDP. DDP
Oh,
has changed
yeah.
a lot of lives as far as like all the old wrestlers. Like Scott Hall was one of them. Jake
dude,
the
yeah,
Snake.
True.
that fucked me up too when Scott Hall died.
Oh, dude.
Like, dude, the razor's gone.
Yeah.
I was like,
It,
damn.
I just like it sucks because obviously I met the Hardys eventually.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but one of them is gonna go, and it's like,
I think we know which one's gonna go first. I mean, if it keeps going the way it's going,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. But I think he's hopefully on the road of
Yeah.
recovery. So,
I saw him in
again.
a picture with him and his brother like 2 days ago. They were
Yeah.
like at some burger joint. He looked good, man. He
Yeah.
looked thin. I mean, you know what I mean. So he looked good and not bloated or anything.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I had gotten out of wrestling around high school.
yeah,
Like I'd still watch pay-per-views and shit with my family.
yeah.
That's like a tradition. But I didn't watch like week to week. So I saw some highlights on YouTube not too long ago, and they were like, it was like Jeff Hardy's drunk match or whatever, or pilled out match,
yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like fucking.
Oh, dude, yeah,
he's
that
out of
was,
it, dude.
Gosh, bro.
I remember watching that, and then afterwards watching the documentary where Sting was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
like he was just so out of it. All the pills, he was just like,
Dude, you can see it,
yeah,
and it's fucked up. It's been a while since I've seen it.
but it's
But,
bad. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know like it was that bad. I thought it was like traditional fucking after work getting shit faced and then barely making it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
dude, it's crazy because like Samoa Joe is like I don't know if y'all know who Samoa Joe.
Oh,
is.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, there's been some pretty savage moments where he is like, talking about Jeff. Obviously, he wrestled in WWE and TNA.
Yeah.
So there was a time where he came out and he was like, "Oh, it's good that you did this package for him or whatever." He was like, "But it's just what did he say?" He's like, "It's good. I bet you your mind was like, oh man, that's pretty cool, considering you weren't coherent enough to remember it." I was like, God,
Hey, dude. There's some of those people who just don't give a shit and like it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're like, I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying like
Oh,
that-
yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, there's been a few times where he's like, oh, like one time Jeff was like cutting him off talking, and he's like, hey, why don't you pretend this is an AA meeting and wait your turn? I'm like, God. I'm like,
Shots
dude.
fired. Wow.
That is gotcha. Dude, I wonder how often like because I know it happens, but I wonder how often promos in the ring and on the spot, just trying to beef up the trying to beef up the fucking the act going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to
Yeah,
egg on the audience to get more
like
emotionally
a
involved.
ooh and ah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Bigger reaction is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder how many times it gets taken too far. Like, hey man, like that was good, but don't do that shit again.
Oh,
You know what I
dude,
mean?
I mean, there's been a few that like I've seen where like what was it? John Cena and Roman Reigns. And I'm not a big John Cena person, but dude, he like shit on Roman Reigns. He was like, I can do this better part-time than you can do full-time. I'm
I've
like,
seen that one.
shit.
Dude, yeah. He did, I mean, pretty recently. John Cena came back for
Yeah,
WrestleMania or some shit.
yeah.
And he fucking roasted Austin Theory.
Oh.
And I mean, because that's like what was on the, like, I don't want to say message boards, but that's what like, was on YouTube and,
Yeah.
and all this shit that Austin Theory is not that and nobody wants this motherfucker. So he pretty much took that and ran with it.
Yeah.
And dude, I mean, he toasted his ass.
yeah.
But I mean, it made for a lot of views on YouTube for
Oh,
him and
yeah.
Austin Theory.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, dude. I don't know how. Like, cause like it's a business, right? We're just
Yeah.
trying to fucking get people's emotions going. So you got to say something, right?
Yeah.
You can't take
Yeah.
everything personal.
Nah.
But I'm sure there's some times where people just set it out there just to like,
Yeah.
come on, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, like just recently too with I know we're talking about a lot of wrestling, but Logan
Nah,
Paul
you don't like
and,
wrestling.
Nah,
You don't
it's
like
alright.
wrestling. Fuck you.
It's all right.
So we say
Logan
on our
Paul
show.
and that
Oh,
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Well, they
Yeah.
had that big old botch, and then they literally started fighting in the back. Like
Yeah, I heard about that.
that was bad.
I actually saw the video where they're fighting in the back, and
At first, I thought it was like you know, part
Yeah.
of the show, but no, dude, they were like literally
throwing at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the botch. I was kind of watching it that night of, but we were at a party,
Yeah.
so it was just on. And then so I watched it the next night, and it's pretty nasty, man. I can see where Logan Paul is coming from. Like Ricochet
Yeah.
kind of forced that flip.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul kind of got fucked up. From
Yeah,
it.
he got hit pretty hard on the head.
Yeah, and I think he went through a table or some shit. They
Yeah.
both did, I
Yeah.
think. And man, it was ugly. But I'm kind of looking forward to their match because as much as I hate the Paul brothers, the goddamn dude, Logan Paul's a damn good wrestler.
Yes.
I mean, for just
Yes.
coming in within
He's
5
very
years,
athletic.
dude. He's so athletic and entertaining, and
Yeah.
you love to hate the motherfucker, and that makes a good
Yeah.
heel. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Well, just
yeah.
like Rey Mysterio's son.
Son.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying that he's like the perfect heel.
Yeah, I saw that on. I didn't see it, but I saw the video clip
Yeah.
on YouTube. I think Seth Rollins was talking to Logan Paul on his podcast,
Yeah.
and they were saying that shit. And yeah, I kind of like the way he's going with the Eddie Guerrero hair and
Yeah.
kind of acting like him and shit. And
Yeah.
then people are
dude.
mad at him for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that like, this guy sucks. He's just Rey Mysterio's son.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But fuck it, man. Run with it. As long as you're getting some kind of reaction, that's,
Yeah,
that's the goal.
exactly. Exactly. That's the
plan.
point.
Entertainment. That's
Yeah,
all
dude.
it is.
I think he just went down and won the NXT championship and
Oh, yeah.
or the North American championship.
Yeah.
And it's pissed a lot of people off.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's supposed to defend it this Sunday at
Yeah.
the Great American Bash.
In Austin.
Yeah.
So I saw tickets on sales.
Great
I was like,
American
oh, shit.
Bash. Damn.
That's a throwback.
That
to
is a
WCW
throwback.
and
That's
shit.
WCW.
was
I
like,
used to like Bash at the Beach.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember they had that
Yeah.
moat around the ring?
Yeah.
It was wild, dude.
Oh,
It was wild.
man.
WCW had some good stuff.
They were
did.
entertaining, dude.
They
They
were very.
I remember going back and forth between commercials, like me
Yeah.
and my
Oh,
dad.
Yeah.
I remember my mom got in trouble because I got in trouble with my mom because Shawn Michaels did like the suck my dick thing, and I did it in the front room. She's like, "Take your ass to sleep." I said, "What the fuck did I do?"
Listen, brother.
I thought he was pumping water from a well. All right, man. So we gave you the opportunity to do trivia and the song of the week and the masota and pasote. So if you have something ready, we can go with your trivia right now. If not, it was Shopmaster's week, I believe. Was it yours or his? I never forget how the rotation. I always
I
never
don't
remember.
know how the rotation flows.
All right, we're gonna set a fucking schedule on this episode because that way it's documented and people will tell us a week after we fuck up. Here, top me
Exactly.
off too. Give that to your brother, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can do the trivia.
You gotta do trivia.
Now look, I'm still looking for that song, dude.
No. Oh, I know. I remember texting you yesterday. You want to do it? You're like, yeah, I have a song picked out already. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool.
I don't know why
Thank
I
you, sir.
can't.
Y'all have trivia ready to go. Or we can skip it. Fuck it. I don't give a
Let's
shit.
skip it. Let's skip it this week.
Because I told him, I was like, oh, Trey's gonna be ready. Don't worry about it. He's a professional. He has a million views short on YouTube. He has his shit together. He's in the business.
In the biz.
We know. Oh my god, dude. So I saw recently you went to El Paso.
Yeah,
You went to like some kind of pop thing.
Yeah,
Like, they had like
so-
a mobile truck or something.
yeah. They so Funko actually came. They started in Nashville all the way and ended in San Diego because
Yeah.
this past weekend was San Diego Comic-Con. And what they did was they had this box where there was a Funko, there's a Funko soda, a Wacky Wobbler, or whatever. And the common was a Freddy Funko, which is their mascot, as Batman, and then the chase was Freddy Funko as Robin,
Okay.
which everybody kind of broke it down. They were like, okay, at each event, there's only 500 boxes. Usually when you get a chase, it's 1 out of 6. So 500 divided by whatever.
Yeah.
I think the total was like maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong. It was like 87 or something like that. So I was like, dang.
So you had like a good chance of getting one.
I had one, but I regret. So whenever I got there, originally when they first started, they were like, it's one per person. You can't get more than that. So I was like, okay, cool. But then after the events started happening, they were like, okay, you can buy whatever. And I kind of regret not just buying a full case, which would have been like $600 because it's 100 per box. But I was like, no, that's too much. I'd rather just take my chances, right? Worst case scenario, I just get a common. And then after I post a video, they're like, oh, I saw you got 3 more or 2 more, you know, like, I'll buy them off you. I'm like, oh, dang, I kind of wish I would have knew that before. I would have bought the 6 and I'd be like, all right, cool. You know, like I would have just sold it as, I would have just sold it as retail or whatever, just to kind of make my money back. But I was like, damn, I should have done that. But those other 2 were already spoken for. So I was like, man, all I needed was like 2 other people. And I could have bought a case or 3 other people,
man.
And I regretted. I told myself, I was like, man, I should have just bought that case. Like $600, I could just eat that, and then people would just pay retail or whatever plus shipping, or unless they're local. But but yeah, that was the first time I actually went really to that side of Texas. Like I had never. I think the furthest I've gone was Kerrville.
Okay.
So that was a long ass drive too, by the way. I was like, Jesus.
Was it like 9 hours or some shit?
Well, technically 9, but with bathroom stops, gas, food, you know, took about like 10, 11 hours.
Fuck, man.
It was like shit. I think Friday.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Huck.
So I left Friday like at 5 in the morning. Got there about like 3 o'clock, but I didn't know they were an hour behind.
Oh no shit! They're not in the same time
they're
zone.
mountain time.
No shit.
So I was like, oh shit, I'm going back in time. You know,
That's crazy that Texas has 2 time zones.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I didn't know that until I was like, why is the clock on the car, you know, 4 o'clock, but on my phone it says 3 o'clock. It was weird. But yeah, dude, it was just a different scenery, seeing in all the big mountains and stuff like that. It's just different. And then a few times, like my ears popped because you're going up. So
really?
Like, oh shit. That's pretty cool, dude. It's very nice, very different.
It looked nice. It looked like a scene from Breaking Bad or something.
Dude, yeah. Like, it was very nice. Like, it kind of sucked because, you know, my Spanish isn't that good, so I just stick to traditional, you know, McDonald's, you know, Burger King.
See.
The weirdest thing is, you know, over there they don't have tacos. They call them burritos.
This is the one thing I had a beef with, and I didn't know it was a thing. Apparently, if you keep going west, a taco is a burrito.
Yeah.
Like in California, breakfast tacos, they call them breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, they
don't have
the same
Laredo's
shit.
tacos. They don't have anything. Like, it's basically a taco, but they roll it in a burrito, which is weird.
Wow.
Yeah. They don't have no HEBs.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, they got Kroger and shit.
They have Albertsons.
Ooh, throwback.
That is, yeah.
Throwback.
I was like, oh shit, I'm going in there.
I forgot about
You
Albertsons.
guys-
That was my
yeah.
grandma's store. It was right around the
guys-
corner from her house.
Yeah, that was like my mom and dad's, or my dad's favorite place to go because before cons took
Dude, it
over.
was a big motherfucker too.
Yeah.
And Albertsons was a big bitch.
Yeah, dude.
And that's wild. So I got a stupid question. It's probably stupid for the people who are into pops and or you know whatever. Is a common called a common because it's the most common thing you get, and a chase called a chase because that's when you chase?
A common is something that you'll always see on a shelf.
Yeah, like it's real common to see.
A chase is just a different variant, but yeah, usually you're
It's like, is that
chasing
why they
after
call it
it.
the chase?
Yeah,
'Cause,
you're
you know
basically
what I mean?
chasing for
Is
it.
that slang or is that like something they branded? Like
No, that's something they branded. There's like an actual chase sticker on the pops and stuff like that. If they have a chase, some of them don't, some of them do. It just depends. Yeah. So, and then after time, they will volt the pops, so they can't make them anymore.
no shit.
Yeah. So like
Damn.
pops that were made back in 2012 and probably all the way up to probably 2019, 2020.
How old is Funko Pop?
Pops have been around since like 2011, 2010.
Really, that
yeah.
old?
Yeah, they've been around for a very long time. Funko as a company, they've been around since like the 90s. They
No
they
shit.
started with Wacky Wobblers.
Fuck.
Dang.
Yeah.
What an old school fucking memory you just.
Yeah.
I gotta Google a picture of this shit. I haven't heard Wacky Wobbler in I don't know how long.
Yeah, so that was actually one of the items that came in that box that I bought. So, a Wacky Wobbler.
Dang.
Wobbler. Holy
And-
shit.
Yeah, dude. So, obviously, you know, they have the Chase, they have the Common, then they have exclusives to, like, stores. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, too, because, like, some stores that you never thought of are getting exclusives. Like, what was one that was, like, kind of random? Not Foot Locker. Upper Deck. I
Oh,
think.
shit.
And that's another thing too. Funko's getting into the card game, so
Ooh.
that way. So what they're doing now is they're basically like basketball cards and all that.
Yeah.
And you buy packs, and you can get a chance of getting a redeemable pop, so they can get
That one's cool.
yeah. Rocco's Modern Life.
Modern Life, yeah.
That's funny because you know, we're talking about cards and stuff. Well, they have the NFTs. And I ended up pulling the Rocco Grail, which will be redeemed into a physical pop.
Like when they make it.
Yeah. There's
Damn,
only
dude.
like so many too. I think like 999 pieces.
Dang.
And actually, now that we're talking about Funko, they there's literally a record where a 2-pack of the Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompa. There's only like 11 made. One of them just sold for 200,000.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
People are into it that much, dude.
that dude, it's very
I guess
limited.
if somebody's into it, they're gonna pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if people like the shit, they're gonna. It sounds stupid me saying that, but I mean we could make novelty bottle toppers, and
Yeah.
people are like, oh well, they only made this 76ers one. You know what I mean? Or you know, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever kind of sports related shit.
yeah, dude. So, yeah, I want to say it was like 200,000, dude. It's a crazy amount, but a lot of people will spend it. Like there's like another Freddy Funko as Venom. There's only 24 made. One guy, I think, had 18 of them out of the 24.
Dang.
And he controlled the market. So I think at one point they were like $5,000, which is still a lot.
Yeah.
But then COVID happened, and I think his business was kind of hurting because I think he was like a limo service or whatever.
Yeah.
So then he controlled the market and was like, oh, 25,000, 40,000.
Shut up.
And just recently at the San Diego Comic-Con, they had him for $150,000.
Good night.
Oh.
That's a house.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Basically.
literally-
That yeah. It's like a decent house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean before this crazy fucking market.
Yeah.
I was telling the guys before, I think it was like last, god dang, dude, like last spring or some shit.
Mhm.
We started the process of buying a house right before you did. How long you been in your house? Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So right before you bid it, so maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was when things started turning into a seller market versus a buyer's market.
Right.
We looked, and this is the best our credit's ever been. We had money saved up for it and all this stuff. And the guy was like, all right, well, you're approved up to 250,000. I said, oh shit, we're gonna get a nice fucking house. And I told the dude, I was like, you know, I want to pay X amount. And he was like, dude, you need to stay in this price range. And I was like, I do not want to live in a crack house. And I was just like, fuck that. And now it's gotten even worse, dude.
Yep.
When we looked, the interest rates were like 6.5, depending on what kind of loan you got and all that bullshit. Now it's like 7.5, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in like a good market, which I think we fall under like a good market, but some places it's like 8%, dude. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'll keep renting.
Yeah.
Every like housing video that I watch, because I watch like the housing market videos and see what's projected and all this shit, and they're all like, keep your money, do not buy a house right now.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a really good down payment
Yeah.
and all this shit. But it's crazy, dude.
Dang.
Just
Yes.
to keep you.
So
See?
sorry. So that's the pop that sold for
See
210,000.
that.
That's insane, bro.
And it's a gold.
It's a
ticket
gold Willy
two-pack.
Wonka and
Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. It's insane.
And it's the same. It's nothing different, right? It's
Just very limited. I think there's only like 10 or 11 made.
God dang, bro.
That's insane, dude. Like,
yeah.
I don't even think it's like if I had that much money, I don't even think I would buy that.
No.
I would have to be like as Forrest Gump put it, a gazillionaire, and you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
like
Even at
fucking-
that,
Yeah.
that's a lot for a toy.
that is. I
mean,
think.
or
yeah,
collector's
dude.
item. It would have to be like Jordan's shoes from a fucking
See something like
finals,
that,
or
Yeah.
Tom Brady,
yeah,
jersey,
Tom Brady's jaws,
Yeah.
or the pin he signed his fucking divorce with,
Yeah, hell yeah,
something crazy like that.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just insane. Like, to me, it's like sneakers, right? Like, if I don't get it for retail, I ain't getting it. I ain't buying it.
Some of these, dude, I know shoes are cool, man. Jordans especially, Dunks
Yeah.
and all that, they're getting hot again. And I see people get on these raffles. They get like, I don't know if you're not allowed more than one number, but they get like multiple people to buy them
Yeah.
numbers and all this shit, and they don't even do it.
Yeah.
Which I don't even know how much those are. You get in those.
Sometimes I've gotten a few. I just haven't been lucky enough.
Yeah.
But I mean, some people get in them, and you know they'll get it for like $100, and the shoe can be like, you know, $1,700. Especially like the Travis Scott stuff. Like, dude, those shoes are insane.
Those upside down Nikes, I'm just gonna say it. They're fucking disgusting. I don't like them at all.
But
I'm
the
not a
check
fan
mark,
of that. Yeah. Aren't those his? Or are they backwards?
they're just backwards.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're backwards. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You're gonna pay, $500-600 for these fucking shoes, and I have a cousin who flips shoes. He gets
I
in all
have a
those
friend
raffles,
too, yeah.
and he gets in them. Whatever size he gets, he'll sell them. I don't think he goes under like an 8 or something like that, because who the fuck's gonna have a?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, that's for your kid, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe I talk shit because I think I should be Jewish with how tight with my money I am, because I was just telling my buddy Matt last week, like, if I save up, let's say I'm saving up for a gun, right? Hunting
Yeah.
season's coming around, I'm saving for a new rifle. Let's say it's $600. I finally save up enough for tax and all that, and I can't pull the trigger. I'm like, it took me so long to save this money. Do I really want to blow it on this gun that I thought I wanted, or should I keep it in case for a rainy day?
Yeah.
And I think I'd be like that. I mean, I don't know how rich I would have to be to stop being like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm scared of not having any money. You know what I mean?
I'm the same way too. Even with like pops, like if I don't get it for retail, I'm just kind of like, no, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm gonna buy it. I think, truthfully, if I'm being honest, the most I've ever spent is like $80, maybe.
Yeah.
But I did buy one for like $160, but only did that because I won my fantasy league last year. So
Oh, okay.
technically it wasn't my money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, because sometimes there'll be a pop that everybody wants, and it's like $400, $500. I'm like, shit.
Fuck, dude.
I'd rather trade something than buy it.
Yeah,
you know?
same.
I'd be like, and that's another thing too. You're going through all your stuff, and you're like, oh man, I remember I bought this. You know, it was a rainy day. It was April 21st.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You
something
remember the
stupid.
hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that same shit with whiskey. Like, I don't get that because, like, just like pop, there's allocated shit.
Yep.
So, like, Eagle Rare is an allocated bottle. It's not expensive. It's $35 mostly. At least around here. Some places they sell it for $100. You know what I mean? We know a guy who owns a liquor store. That bottle, Buffalo Trace, but like the normal size.
Yeah.
Here in town, it's like $29, $32 maybe. Up north, they pay $75, $80, $100 depending on where you find it.
Yeah.
So it's just what part of the region or country you're at. But I do the same shit. I just enter raffles and see if I can win the bottle for $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, cool, if I win this, I remember I won a $200 bottle of whiskey. And I got it, and then I was like, fuck, this looks good on the shelf, but I need to sell it so I can buy this other bottle. And then I was like, I still haven't got rid of it. I haven't got rid of it, dude. It's hard for me to do.
I'm like that with like clothes. Like if I'm buying a shirt, I'm like, oh man, that's a nice shirt, and I walk around with it, and I'm like, I don't need this shirt.
You know what? Nah.
I'll just go to Walmart and get one of those plain
Same.
shirts for like $5. I won't feel as
Dude.
bad.
Walmart has some pretty stylish clothes now. I'm not gonna lie. Have you been
they
digging in a
coming
while?
out. They coming out.
Yeah.
They coming
Dude,
up
they
in the
have like
world.
a set of stretchy slacks. I bought them to play golf in.
Yeah.
Dude, they look just like fucking golf pants.
Really?
Yeah, and they're dry fit.
No shit.
Yeah, they're
Can't
dry
beat
fit
it.
slacks. They have
Can't beat
khaki, like charcoal gray. They
Yeah.
have navy. I bought navy blue, and dude, they're fucking badass. And then they have like golf shirts.
Yeah.
They look just as good.
Yeah.
They look just as
Exactly.
good, dude.
I mean, Walmart stepping their game up.
Yeah,
big
they are.
time. I mean, you
They
can't
are.
go wrong.
I think Walmart even has like a Yeezy knockoff.
Yeah.
It looks
they have
similar to it.
those.
They look pretty fucking similar.
There are a lot of the shoes actually, like even some Jordans, obviously, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
honestly, like I'll go buy if I want like a plain, black T-shirt or whatever. I'll go
Yeah.
over there.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know. And then sometimes I'm like, dang, those shorts are nice, or oh damn, those pants are pretty good. Like especially
Yeah.
like for me, it's like for work, like I go in the cars, so like I'm always getting dirty or
Yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah.
lawn
Oh,
work.
yeah.
I'm like, I'll just go buy those. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're still
True.
And then I find myself wearing them going somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to hit up Walmart pretty soon because I think I'm gonna go full dad and get some jorts and some Air Monarchs.
Oh,
Start
man.
cutting grass in those guys. Do yards on the side.
Yeah,
So I think I'm gonna have to start doing it. I got to get my white Monarchs green.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Green colored. I'm gonna get them, dude. I got to do it. By the way, I mean, we all went to school together.
Yep.
When jean shorts were acceptable
Yep.
for fashion back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yes,
They
they
were.
were.
Especially like the long kind of gangster ones, like
Yeah.
South Pole and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
When the fuck
Echo.
did jorts turn into like, you
A
know,
thing.
like not a thing? Now when you wear them, like they talk shit about John Cena for wearing jorts. He's worn them literally forever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know,
And-
dude.
I
The
don't
fashion world is so.
It's
But,
up and down.
yeah.
It's a roller coaster.
It is. That's why I'm just like, just wear a plain shirt.
Yeah.
you know?
Can't go wrong.
But I mean, we talk shit about kids wearing skinny jeans and tight shirts now. I mean, like
still
even
do.
fat people are wearing skin tight shirts, right?
Yeah.
Like you see the fat Mexicanos, and they're like wearing the gold chain on the outside of the collar, super tight collared shirt, belly hanging out,
Yeah.
whatever, with skinny jeans. But then we wore like 5 and 6X shirts, or our generation did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the long chain.
Yes,
you know
dude.
what I mean, and I remember that. It's
man.
funny, like
Just watch any Soldier Boy video for anybody not in school before 2012.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
it's funny too because I think I went to the Trade Center, which it's been a while since
Yeah.
I've been there.
I haven't been there in a year at
And
least.
as soon as I walked in, instant regret because it was super hot.
It
but
either
I
feels
just-
really good or it's super fucking
Yeah.
steamy in that bitch.
Yeah, dude, they had all the doors open. It was so hot.
oh, hell no.
But then you had people in there, the starched jeans, like in school where they cut the
yo,
bottom a little bit,
shut
and I'm just
up.
like,
The boot cut ones?
yeah,
Take
I'm
you
like,
back.
dang,
Hey.
that's old school.
I remember people wearing like Docs or like polo, like the duck boots, like the
Yeah.
polo boots,
I remember that. Yeah,
and then cutting it on the side. You had to have the little cut, but just where the stitch was at.
Just
Yeah.
enough.
not
and then-
too much.
yeah.
'Cause then it was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that loser.
Dude,
What the hell
yeah.
are you doing over there?
The only
Yeah.
people who were acceptable for the longer, the normal cut were the ones with the lugs, and then the big
Yeah.
ass. Yeah, you needed
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they look like fucking the boots they walked on the moon with. Right, that's when Orange County choppers got big. Everybody wanted those
Yeah.
lugs. They
Yeah.
were white, they were black, they were tan.
Dude, it was insane. Like thinking about like what we wore in high school, and then what you see now, just those hoochie daddy shorts. Which,
Dude.
by the way, I do want some. Just
I-
trying to get some color on my
I just
legs.
got some.
Really?
Yes, dude.
I totally want
Oh
some.
my
I bought some.
goodness.
They were a 6-inch seam, which they cut off right at my knee. But when I sit down, they come up.
Ah.
So I went to Academy and I figured out my right length. I got to get the 5-inch
Ah, okay.
seam. It'll show a little bit of leg on it.
Then you got to get the
So-
leg tats. so
Yeah.
you can kinda-
Oh
He
yeah.
said a little bit of leg.
A little bit of leg,
Not
just
too
showing
much,
it. But when I
just a
sit
little.
down, I mean the sack's out.
It's all full.
The coin purse is out and it's full of quarters. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there's no banana in the bag, but there's a lot of quarters.
Said
A lot of potatoes, no meat.
Daddy shorts.
Hoochie daddies, y'all better not wear them. Your dicks will be hanging out.
Yeah,
Right, just
seriously.
swing that.
No, it's nice you brought your cat with you. Oh fuck, man! Dude. I love hoochie daddy shorts, man. To an extent, I don't like the guy. Like, there's guys that we were talking about last time. There's guys at the gym who wear like They look like volleyball shorts. They're
Yeah.
stupid. They're stupid short. They're not even doing legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want to wear them to watch what muscle you're working on your leg. That's cool.
Yeah,
like
true,
they serve a
true.
purpose. But you're just being a slut now, dude.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all
Just-
it is.
Look at me holding this bottle like a kid pouring apple juice with the two hands.
Took it back and everything.
Yeah, I
You
can
don't
hear
wanna
my
sh-
dad.
he's
Two
like-
hands, motherfucker. Don't spill that
He was
shit.
he was supposed like a G, and then all of a sudden
Yeah,
he
that's funny.
turned into a kid. He said,
Oh my god. Yeah. My son does it now. I get juice.
I get juice."
I tell you what, I think I fucked up potty training my son, dude. Because yeah, I mean, ultimately it's a good thing. But now he's like, he doesn't know how to hold it until he really has to go. Now it's like, I got 3 drops. Let's go. And I'm like, bitch, I just fucking sat down.
Yeah.
And it's always like, no, daddy, you come help me. I'm like, I
We're like, I don't want to help you.
don't even like you.
I don't like
Funny.
you like that.
Speaking of sons, Gabriel just graduated
Oh, congrats, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats, my
Gabriel.
By the
guy.
way,
from
yeah.
Moody.
What? Moody's one of my schools. I've probably seen him 1,000 times.
Yeah, he graduated from Moody.
Really?
Yep.
Damn, dude. I've probably seen him. Congratulations, man. To him.
Most-
Tell him we say
yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, I will.
sir.
Does he remember who we are?
I'm
kinda
sure.
Like?
I'm sure. Like if I tell him, like
Yeah.
he'll remember. It's been a long time since like
Dude.
we'd always tell him, be like, tell that girl what's up, girl.
Yeah.
We'd always tell him that shit.
Back in the Integra days.
Yeah.
The primer Integra days.
Yeah.
Smashing papitas in your bedroom while y'all were outside.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, it's crazy how like time flew. You know what I mean? Like,
It's ridiculous.
and
I
obviously he's
forgot.
taller than me. I'm just like, dang, bro.
Yeah. He's a beanstalk, dude.
Yeah.
He's a beanstalk. But I don't know if he's a beanstalk or it's because you're 3'5". But he does look tall, and he still looks like you.
Yeah.
He looks just like you, man.
But
Even
I'm-
more now.
I'm very proud of him for sure. He does want to go to what is it? He wants to do welding.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I was like,
That's
all right,
good.
cool, that's cool, man. And
Nice.
then I know he told me once he's doing welding that he'll probably go back so he can do like the engineering. So like, psh, whatever you want to do.
That's
Yo.
2 very good.
Yeah. I told him I was like,
Trades
just stay
to fall back
focused.
on.
Luckily, he does have like a little girlfriend that does. She keeps him in
Oh, that's
line,
good.
like because she has goals too. And I'm just like, look, bro,
Hey,
Hey.
dude.
you want to stay focused. You want to keep that.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
Do
work
Keep
at
hitting
it.
that?
True that.
By the way, do you think he's banging?
I don't know, dude.
Do you-
He don't want
okay,
to.
look.
I don't wanna know.
He don't want to know at all.
Okay, so I have 2 sons.
Yeah.
Are you- like if you, let's just say y'all had a talk, and he was just like, "Are you doing it?" Like you asked him, like, "Are you doing it?" He's like, "Yeah." Like, "Are you safe?" "Yeah, of course. I'm always wrapping it up." You're like, "All right, that's
Yeah.
the boy." Right?
Yeah,
I mean-
it was one of those things. I don't think I've ever had the conversation, but we kind of had
No one
that.
knows,
you
yeah.
know, like, all right, cool, bro. Just make sure
Yeah. Be
not-
safe,
Yeah, be safe.
Stay
Just,
safe.
I was like, you did better than me. You didn't have one in high school.
dude. Yeah. I remember when we first started hanging out. It might have been senior year,
Yep.
something like that.
Mm.
And I didn't even know you had a kid, man. And then like we started like really hanging out after high school.
Yep.
And I showed up and there was like this fucking 4 or 5 year old kid, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that? Your little brother?" Like, "That's my son." I was like, "What the fuck?" It was so like alien to me
Yeah.
that people our
Oh,
age
shoot.
could have
Yeah.
kids. And then
Yeah, dude. Like even now, when I'm like, oh yeah, my son just graduated. The first thing is like,
the fuck?
what? How old are you? I'm like, well, how old do you think I am? You know,
Yeah.
like, I was like, well, you look like 28. I'm
Yeah.
like, really? Are you trying to get in my pants or like what's up? Like what the hell? You know what I mean?
We
Like,
could arrange something.
yeah, but I'm like, no, I'm 35. I had him at 16.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
So they're like, oh shit. I was like, I had him before Teen Mom was cool.
Dude,
Exactly.
that's how old? Okay, so I don't even know this. So how old were you when he was born? 16?
I was 16. So
Fuck, dude, so
technically, I was like 15 when it happened.
Fucking at 15, dude. I would not be able to handle it. If I would have had the looks to do that, I for sure would have had a kid.
Yeah.
Because right now, pulling out is a pain in the ass for me. So I can imagine back when you're a young kid and she's like, "Fuck it, just do it." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, she told me to do it."
Yeah.
She
She said nothing was. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she took pills, but they were just her Flintstone vitamins. Dude,
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I
goodness.
just. By the way, let me tell you a quick story.
Lord.
I'm sorry I'm cutting you off so much.
No, you're
It
good.
happens on this show.
A lot.
a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
So, you know, you ever seen that episode of Family Griffin? Family
How many
Family
shots have
Guy.
you had?
I know.
No, it's my brain's firing in like 10 different directions right now.
It's just-
I'm very like Bert Kreischer-esque, like,
Yeah.
hold on, right? Have you ever seen that episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin finds out that he's fat? He's like at the doctor, he had like a heart attack or something. He's like, well,
Yeah.
it's just
Oh,
your
yeah.
weight.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
hold on,
Okay.
I'm fat, right? He has that like realization.
Yeah.
Looking back at pictures that people have sent me from, you know, high school, right after high school, all this
Yeah.
shit. Every person I showed was like, dude, you're fucking fail. And I was like, what? No way. No way. And then I see like right after high school, right before me and Jessica split up, and I was like really heavy. And I was like, dude, I'm fat and ugly. No one, like I just had I was fucking up. I mean, like now the beard hides a lot of shit, right? The beard helps
Yeah,
a lot. I mean,
obviously
you should
is
know
why
you
I have
change
it.
one out every week. But
You change one out every week.
dude, I just had this realization. Like, I always thought I was like okay, right? Like, yeah, I can get by,
Yeah, dude,
right?
you're like a
fat chicks
solid,
always like me.
solid 7.5.
Yeah, but apparently I was like a 4. So like,
No way, dude.
But I was
At
like-
least 7, depending on what I'm drinking. A 9.
hey,
Yeah.
$20
what I mean?
is $20. So you let me know what's up.
20 is 20.
If I'm drinking Bud Light, oh yeah, 11.
I'll tell you what, yes, daddy. I don't even need Bud Light. I just feel the
Lord.
spirit. So look at this picture that my cousin Pal sent me.
Oh,
This
my
is probably a year or 2 after high school. Look at this fat piece of shit. Look at the side view.
He said the side.
Look at this motherfucker.
Dude. That
Ooh,
doesn't even look like
I know,
Bro.
I know. Look at that.
you look like
This
you
is
ate
probably like when
someone.
we're
Bro.
20.
What the what?
Something like that.
fuck?
Yeah, dude.
What is that?
That's probably getting close to my heaviest, and I was 275.
I'll show
at my
you something
heaviest.
too.
Which, by the way, you've looked the same since
Have I?
testicles. Oh no! What the?
Have I?
You look like our buddy Marshall.
Kind of does.
It's the hair. That's why.
Yeah.
Holy
Bro.
shit, dude!
Wow.
It's funny because I showed one of the guys at work, and he's like, "Hey, bro, what doctor you go to?" I'm like, "Man, I'm like, fuck you, dude."
You look older there,
Dude,
You look like an
yeah.
alcoholic guy right there.
Got
look like
pulled
fucking-
over.
Hey, vato, let me get a
My-
puron.
Dude, my head is like a perfect circle.
Yeah,
It's insane.
it's probably like baby fat weight.
but
we
that was
had.
18 because that
was
was when I
18?
got my license.
That's probably around the same time that I took this picture. 20, something like that.
Damn.
Send me that picture because that's going on the YouTube episode.
Oh, dude,
if you can release it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure. I
Pre-beard.
can. Do I want to?
Pre-beard.
It's not
Um, we'll see how many of your followers watch this.
Ooh.
'Cause I know they're probably more clean cut, and your videos are very clean. I mean, you have nothing to cuss about, right? I mean, it's just
Occasionally I do, but I kind of bleep
Yeah.
it out, or sometimes I just let it go. I'm just like, fuck it.
It
I
is
think
what
in
it
one
is.
video you were like, "I just really fucking like this pop." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Sometimes I just like, man, fuck it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know.
I'm sure every once in a while is fine. Everybody curses, but it's easier to have that on in the living room with your kids around
Yeah.
when people don't cuss. So like the biggest thing my cousins told me was like, I can't listen to your shit. Like it's too because they listened at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I was constantly bringing up their dicks and
Yes.
fucking in the ass and all kinds of
Yes.
nasty stuff.
Yeah. That's why I just listen to it usually when I'm in the bathroom.
It's not my comfort space.
What are we talking about today?
But when I'm in the gym,
Yeah.
or when I was going to the gym, I was like, okay, I'll listen to it while I'm on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Because if I'm lifting something, sometimes you'll say some funny ass shit. And I don't want to be like mid rep. Like, oh,
He's
shit.
talking about,
Oh, fuck. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. So that's like been like my biggest thing to address. Like not talk about nasty shit.
Yeah.
Try to be funny without being vulgar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Which at some time in my life I'd like to do one round of open mic stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And I always hear it, but I have like the fucking nuts of a fucking little indoor house cat.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I'm not. Oh yeah, you've seen them.
Seen him.
And yeah. And dude,
The magnifier.
you sure that's all you got, buddy?
This little baby tiny girl
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, they look like robin eggs in an HEB bag. Talk like this is what I'm talking about. But like, you know, and it's nice to not have to rely on cuss words or, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I heard Gabriel Iglesias say that one time.
Mm-hmm.
He had to do like a clean show, and the guy was like, if you can make people laugh being clean, you can always fall back to cussing and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that it's like a skill that I want to learn. And my buddy Matt, shout out to Matt he's pushed me a little bit further in the snow because he just started doing stand up. He's done 4 or 5 sets already.
Okay.
I think it's like 3 weeks in. He did 2 sets last night. And he's already killing it, getting compliments from people like, hey man, you're really good.
Nice.
So it's kind of pissing me off, but in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pissed off at
It's
myself.
driving you.
Yes, dude.
That's
He's
good.
definitely inching me closer to do it.
That's good.
And he calls me every time and lets me know how it is. And I'm glad he does, because as happy I am for him, I'm like, you stupid bitch. This could be you. You could
Yeah.
be doing, whether you bomb or not, you could still do it.
Yeah.
And so I'm thankful for that motherfucker. And he's going to hear
Yeah.
this, so I'm glad he hears it.
Honestly, that's good though, because like even with me, right? Like I've had a few friends that started making videos because they saw me doing it, and
Yeah.
That's dope.
And at one point, like if I'm being honest, I was always like the shy person. Like maybe not drinking, but I was always the shy one. I was always like thinking about like, oh, people are always going to judge you no matter what. But then
Yeah.
during COVID, I was like, screw it, who cares,
Yeah,
right? Just
true.
it is what it is. So they started their own channel, which is good, like I'm glad that it kind of inspired them, and
A pop channel or just
it's
videos
just
in general?
just a video in general, which is good because you know what I mean. Like they have some funny stuff. There are some things that are a little controversial. They're like, "Hey man, you should totally come on and join us." I'm like, "Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I gotta worry about my own brand a little bit."
Right?
True.
Yeah,
It
I
is
mean that's
true.
the thing. Now that you have, you're starting to get steam with your following and
Yep.
stuff. That's one thing you do have to worry about. And like in the beginning when we started the podcast, I'd be like, why isn't everybody sharing it? Like I'm their friend,
Yeah.
I'm their family member. Why
Yeah.
don't they share it? But then it's like, well, look what we talk about, and look at the
Yeah.
name of the podcast,
Right.
Exactly.
And you don't want to kind of,
Put.
not that they don't want to be associated with it, but it's
Right.
just like how would their professional
Right.
life look at it, or
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Because some of the people I know are like, not executives, but pretty close to it.
Yeah.
Like where they deal with execs and stuff like that, and they can't be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those people are so snooty and shit. They're just like, oh, this is you. You're irresponsible.
Yeah.
Whatever they said. Whatever.
Yeah, dude, and it's crazy like how like I said, some people have done it, some and they've told me, and then I've even had which kind of at one point when I was reading the messages, there's one lady, she's actually from Austin. She messaged me one day and was like, hey, I just wanted to, I think I hit like 2,000 subscribers or 1,000 or something like that.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay, thank you, I appreciate the support. She's like, I've been a long time supporter. I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's like, I just want to let you know too that your videos get me by, especially when I'm going through my chemo. And I was like,
Oh, that's
like,
dope.
and I was like, damn, like
That's some-
I never I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was
Yeah.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit. I was like, well, so now like I message her all the time, just checking in. I send
That's
her some
dope,
stuff.
man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's just actually, I think my video that comes out tomorrow or whatever, like I read a letter that she sent me, and then I'm just like, oh man. But when she told me that, I was like, man. So then I was like, well, what is it? She's like, oh, I have stage 4 ovarian cancer. I was like, oh shit. So like, I make it a point like to conversate, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and honestly, like it kind of, the channel has helped me out too, because there's times where I'm just like, man, I'm just so tired or whatever, but then I see everybody's comments and stuff, and like I want to interact. I don't want to be like those other YouTubers that take days to, or sometimes weeks or months, or don't even answer at all. Like
Exactly.
even the simplest things, like a little thumbs up emoji, or
Oh, yeah.
makes
Just
a big
know that you
difference.
saw their shit.
Yeah.
Like you acknowledge them.
Exactly.
exactly.
So like,
Yeah.
but whenever I heard that, I was like, man, that's that got me in the feels really hard.
Dude,
I was
yeah.
like,
Oh,
it was bad. I was like, man,
feel you.
because recently too, like my cousin just found out she had breast cancer, so I was like,
Ooh,
oh, man.
sorry.
So like,
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
damn it, like so that hit a little bit at home a little bit. So I was like, shit, and then yeah, it kind of. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, dude. And-
But it's
yeah,
good though,
fuck
like
cancer.
that she's watching my videos of all things, right?
Yeah,
like,
she
you can
has
watch
a
any-
million things to watch.
Exactly. There's other Funko YouTubers that have way more, I think, better content than mine, and it's just like, she'd rather watch mine.
Yeah,
I guess
don't
'cause
sell yourself short. You have some good shit.
yeah.
I think it's
No,
because
please don't.
also because she's from Texas. Obviously, Texas people support.
Supporting.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Texas
So-
is a big self-support state.
Yes,
Is
Yeah.
that
sir.
what they call it?
Yes, sir.
Self-support, self-promote. I don't know.
That
Yeah.
sound right.
But I've had people too, like even when I went to El Paso, El Paso, far from where I've ever ventured to. I had people that subscribed, and I was walking. They're like, hey, Trey, we follow you. And I was like, oh shit, you know
No
what I mean?
shit.
Yeah, dude. I was
That's
completely
cool.
shocked. Like
Wow.
I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, oh, okay. So I started talking to them, and I gave them some stickers, and then like, I don't know if they wanted a picture or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I was like, again, this was like probably the second time it's ever happened.
Yeah.
First time it's like usually local or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was just very weird. And then at the event, there's like a photo thing or whatever, and they were taking a picture of me. Well, that couple like took a picture of me taking a picture, so, like just because
That's
they're like,
cool.
oh, I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And then
I mean,
I,
like
Okay.
$5, ma'am, please.
I thought about it. I was like, man, like I probably should have taken a picture, but
Yeah.
they messaged me later and they're like, oh, thank you for the stickers, and I was like, oh yeah, no problem. I appreciate the support, but it was just very random. Like El Paso, like.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's far from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think next time you should just say like, hey man, let me get a picture of you. I'll put you on the next video.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I found some
Exactly.
people that actually knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah, and that's where like I thought about it afterwards. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
after
again,
the
this
fact.
was like really the first time that it's really
Out of town.
It caught me
Yeah.
off guard. I was like, but at least I was happy I had stickers because
True.
most of the time I don't even carry those. I'm just like, oh man, I left them at home and I feel bad.
Yeah.
But now I keep them in my car just.
Just in
you never know.
case.
Because even at Whataburger, some dude was like, "Is that Mr. South Texas Collectibles?"
Oh,
That beard,
shit.
he was like, "That beard is real." I was like, hook it up. Hook it up.
say that for real?
Yeah, dude. I swear. I was like,
We hit the impact, baby. That means
like-
they know us. We're local celebrities. I've been
We
telling
are.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
I was like, make sure you add some
Goodness.
hash browns, my boy.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty funny. That caught me off guard. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, bro. It was like, here's some stickers. You know what I mean?
That's cool, dude. That's fucking dope.
He was
Your
like,
new
you can't-
ones, your holographic ones are dope.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I have it on here yet, but I think you're the center of my laptop.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I need to get it on there if I don't. Because,
Yeah.
matter of fact, I was looking through our stickers and I think I found like a couple of extra yours. So I'm
Yeah.
going to pass those out wherever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because he told me, he was like, man, that beard. He was like, that beard,
That
you,
beard.
you can't miss that beard.
by the way, it's pretty fucking thick.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
you have to be part Icelandic or some shit. Or
Icelandic?
something, somewhere cold. Because you know those cold country people
Yeah,
have
okay, I get
thick
you.
ass, you shave.
Yeah.
You should have seen, this guy had 5 o'clock shadow in high school.
Yeah, I did.
And
yeah.
it was, you could see the hair follicles. They were thick, like tree lumber.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, because if mine grows, it's like fucking peach fuzz for 2 weeks before it starts looking anything like hair.
Yeah.
And then like this is as long as I've had it in a while. I'm gonna start growing it down.
Yeah.
Start shaping it. You know what I mean? Like it look less fucking round and shit. And it just turns into pubes.
Dude.
My beard hair turns into pubes. It's about to start curling. This is about as long as it gets,
Yeah.
and it flows left to right. My face left to right.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Down here is kind of, yeah. it's a
Puby?
pain, yeah.
little puby.
But it's funny because even the other day I was at Stripes and the guy was like checking out somebody and then like he just kind of stood there, right? And he goes, bro. It's just like dead in my eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? He was like, that's a nice beard.
Yeah.
I was like, thanks. Appreciate it. Here's my card. And then, so he was like,
It could be on your balls for $20.
he goes, what did he say? He's like, what did you use? Like, did you use anything? I was like, dude, no. I didn't use anything. It was just,
Genetics?
yeah.
That's
I
all.
was like, that's a, whatever, genetics my mom and dad have. I
Yeah.
did not
That's
use
it.
anything. He was like, man, mine look like pubes. And I was like, yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, cool, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Sucks for you, nerd.
But he was like, man, I've been trying, and like he had patches, like
Yeah.
he was trying, but I was like, bro, you just, I guess whatever they have, that rolling thing or
Yeah.
whatever. I was like, you can use that. I was like, that's the only thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it works.
There's that. You can use a Rogaine on your beard. I've heard that works.
Yeah.
My boss, back when I had the goatee, because I had a nasty ass goatee back in the day, and barely covered the fucking bottom part of my double chin.
Oh, God.
By the way, I thought that covering this much double chin was gonna make me look skinny when I have all this double chin on the outside.
It's the cheeks.
Oh my god, dude! I look like fucking Don. What's his name from the Bam show?
Don Vito.
Don Vito. Look like what's going on? Yeah. By the way, I hope Bam's doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like a big Bam guy back in
Yeah,
the day, right?
I
You even
was.
had his
That Viva La
heartogram
Bam.
shit and all that
Yeah.
shit. Viva La
Yeah.
Bam was a shit.
Oh,
Dude, yeah. for
Viva La
sure.
Bam was a shit.
So no.
But yeah, dude, I thought that was gonna mask everything. I was like,
Yeah.
like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has a
Oh
goatee.
my.
No, I know. By the way,
Wow.
I'm not like one of those guys who's like believes his own hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. Shotmaster, you ready to make an appearance on the show?
Been ready.
All right, he's been ready. I'll get off. It's all right.
Now I'm gonna go check on.
You gonna go check on him? All
Yeah.
right, so he can come in and then I guess just come back when
Pause.
we know that he's cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you got to take a leak?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. I thought you needed to pause for a pee break.
Oh, no.
Because we do that around here.
I forget how old we are.
Shigga-da-da-ba-na-na-na-na. Shot of the week. Shot of the week. Shigga-da-da-ba-na-na-na-na. It's the funky shot. Look at that thing swinging. Shot, 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 shot.
Oh,
Shot of
shit.
the week. Da-da.
Drop your fucking draws. It's the shot of the week.
My man.
Hell yeah.
Boy.
I'll tell you what, you almost knocked over the camera, you son of a bitch. You were in the kitchen swinging that big old piece you got there. You see that thing?
I didn't know you had 2 phone mounts.
Yeah, no shit. It was one of those remote ones. I thought he was holding a fucking handy cam.
know you had a selfie stick there.
Yeah. It sure is a selfie stick, I'll tell you what.
Get a nice wipe.
Your briefs don't do you justice, brother. Then
Yeah. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. I'll take one of those now. I need to slow down on the whiskey thing so I can drive home. These are going down too good. What'd you think of the Eagle Rare? I know you're not
It's
a big
good.
whiskey drinker.
It's good.
It's
honestly.
good, yeah?
I'm sipping on it. You know.
Oh, yeah, take it slow.
Yeah.
If you get another one after that, try the. Thank you, sir. Try the Buffalo Trace. It's a little bit. Oh, they might be the same proof. I
Yeah.
think they're both 90 proof.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Next time I come or next time we hang out or something, I'll get the Irish apple, bro.
Yeah, you were telling me that Conor McGregor shit is the bomb.
Yeah, it
.com.
goes down super smooth. I'm not really a drinker that just drinks it straight like this.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
dude, that one, I would.
Wait, we can get you some ice. I think
No,
they
no,
have
no,
ice and
it's
shit
good.
if
It's
you
good.
like it.
No, yeah. I want to
Okay.
be manly. You know what I'm saying? Just with
Ron
my
Swanson
pinky up.
vibes in
Just
here.
with my pinky
you
up.
may have
you
a
know what I'm
preference. You could want it on the rocks, or you can have it on, or you can have it neat.
Yeah.
Whatever
Remember,
you
his
decide.
mic's the loud one.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm backing it up. Not because I don't want to hear you. I think my mic is the newest one. I don't know if it was the way we wrapped up the cords before, or because I used to pack it at my
Yeah.
house. I pack it real tight,
Mhm.
and I don't know if it's just. I would bring everything for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just the bumpy ride and it messed the little mics up inside or what.
Oh shit.
But that one, like if you yell into it, it'll cut everything out.
Damn.
And that one is like super duper loud. It's just and one of it. Thank you, sir. One of the problems is my USB port. One records
Ah.
louder than the other. Like it's just
That's
like
weird.
bootleg shit problem.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't have shit. But hopefully in the coming months we're gonna get a bunch of new shit. So I don't know.
Probably like a USB hub would probably be best.
Well, I
That
got
way-
the hub and it made everything sound like it was muffled.
Ah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get like the external recorder,
Yeah.
external hard drive, all that shit. Even if we don't get a new laptop, that should help.
Yeah.
Some, you know what I mean. Then I won't have to run this mixer on my computer.
Yeah.
Versus the mixer on the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
You know,
So
there is a software that I do use whenever I go live. It's called OBS, and you can actually record and stream from like YouTube or whatever. So that way, maybe that will help with the audio or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So
I'm sure because I would like to do a couple of live episodes.
yeah,
Get a few
That'd be
guests
pretty
in
dope.
here, like
Yeah.
just get you guys to come
Yeah.
in periodically. Maybe we can do like a barbecue episode where we're
Yeah.
just hanging out and everybody just there, like
That'd be
kind of like
pretty
an
dope.
appreciation one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I do want to do one with fuck, dude, what's his name? I'm gonna kick myself
with
in the ass.
Suicide Racing Team.
Still have the shirt. still have the shirt.
I don't know what happened.
Come
to mine,
on,
dude.
man.
I wish I had it.
Do y'all still have the shirts? No, I think y'all got one. I don't think you got one. I don't think you got one.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I know he got one, and I remember. It's gonna sound fucked up. This is why I remember that. I think you got one because my wife is borderline autistic, right? She says with me at least, she'll say like what she thinks. She don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So like I'll run like a joke by her, and she's like, "That's not funny. That's stupid." And I was like, "Fuck."
That
Sure.
sounds
She's
like cheek nuts.
Yeah, your tits look horrible in that shirt. I'm like, thanks a lot. It'll be like my favorite fucking shirt. And I remember when we ordered the group shirts, right, for the old racing club that we had. Racing club. It was like a car club. We had no idea what we're doing. I was trying to be, fucking what's his name
Dominic
from Biker
Toretto.
Boys. Yeah. Yeah. I just walked around with a fucking wrench all the time pointing it at people. And yeah, man. So I remember ordering this dude a shirt, and Jessica was like, "Why are you getting him a shirt?" It's like, because he hangs out with us when we go cruising and shit. But he don't have a car. And now this is before you got the boat. This is before you had the Buick, or not the Buick. What was the Buick, wasn't it? Oldsmobile. The boat. It was a big brown bitch.
Yeah.
And you could push down on the things, and the struts were gone, and it just floated like it was on water. I remember cruising
Classic.
with y'all a couple times in it. I remember teaching him how to drive, man.
Dude, that's
And yeah, she was like, "You don't have a car," and I was like, "So he's with me, okay?"
yeah. Like you were always with us. You're basically part of it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I looked at Jessica. I just Toretto style family. Let's get into the shot of the week. Let me know what you smell. You're the guest. You get the first analysis on what it smells
Ooh.
like, good or bad.
It smells good.
It smells super sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the sweet side.
Smells like a mint.
It kind of does a little minty.
Yeah. Like those soft
Like the wedding mints.
peppermints. Yeah.
Yeah, those are banger.
Those
When I was a
are.
kid, I'll tell you what, I'd be tears running because I'd be stealing everybody's mints. Leaving the nuts, taking the mints. The little bag, those little lace baggies that everybody had.
Oh man,
Damn.
Oh
man.
my god.
Yeah.
I could go for some of those right now. Just
Yeah.
that mix.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and then they'd have that like, fucking same saxophone. It's my mom and dad's wedding video,
Yeah.
because I guess they didn't do like a filmography or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you call it, wedding video. They would just like put a picture, like a slideshow up, and that's the song that was on there. It's so 80s, dude, 90s. I think they got married in 93, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, her and my stepdad. He's my real dad. But this smells similar to that. It
Yeah.
smells really sweet, though.
Yeah. It does.
What is that? I don't know. It smells like a cookie that my grandma makes,
I was gonna say that too.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe like Snickerdoodle?
It almost
No.
tastes like it smells like some kind of sweet icing.
Right? Like super sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
buttercream icing or something.
Yeah. Or the elite.
What do you think?
That's what I.
Something like that?
That's what I get.
Does it smell at least what it's supposed to smell like?
To me, no.
No?
This one,
Okay.
no.
Throwing you for a curve. Let me fucking throw that in my whiskey cup. Cleanse my palate a little bit. Oh, damn, it's been a while. I haven't had a beer since Concan.
What is that?
8 days
Yingling?
ago. Yeah. Oh, it's really good. If you're
Is
into
it?
beer, you should try one. It's really good. For a while, my cousin would bring these back from Florida. Not
Yeah.
this one, but the Yingling brand, just
Yeah.
a normal one. Banger.
Is it?
Yeah, very banger. If you're into beer, I
Yeah.
would say it's like a heavy. Man, it's not quite like a heavy craft beer.
Yeah.
But it's heavy for being like a normal beer.
Gotcha.
It's really good, man. It's really, really good. All right, Trey. Let's get into this sippy poo.
right.
You'd be the first one. Just take a sip. Don't shoot the whole thing because you're gonna have to analyze it over and over. Wow, that tastes like one of those Sensi smells.
Yeah.
The real sweet one. The one you think everybody's making cookies and shit when you go to their house.
Yeah.
Like no, that's a Sensi in the bathroom, bitch. I just blew it up.
But yeah,
yeah.
it tastes what it's supposed to be. I will say that.
Does it?
Yes.
It tastes like Santa Claus dick.
So Mrs. Claus.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Because I can taste her pH levels.
All
And
right,
Santa Claus, yeah.
all right now.
Oh man.
It's not pH level. She's not a swimming pool. It's whatever it's called. What did Miss Vonnie say? When those levels are off, remember you got that cream you just shove in your pussy? Did you listen to that episode when we had Miss Vonnie on?
Yeah.
So remember, okay, so you know that cream I'm talking about, right? Which is like
Yeah.
ointment or something. Anyway, very Mrs. Claus pussy-esque.
It's good though.
It's really good.
Yeah. It's real smooth.
I think this tastes like Disaronno, but it's not as syrupy as Disaronno. You know what I mean? It's very sweet like Disaronno is, but it don't stick to your lips. I'm convinced you could hang paper on the wall with Disaronno.
Really?
Yes, dude.
could.
Like if you dipped your fingers in a bottle of Disaronno, put it on the wall, let it get tacky, and then put a paper, it would stick there.
Really?
Yeah, dude, because my grandma uses it for her mixed drinks. By the way, my grandma is Kitty Foreman. You ever seen that 70s show? She's Kitty Foreman.
Yeah,
Hides
dude.
that she
Yeah.
drinks. Very PR. You know what I mean? Like everything's fine. Her sister's a fucking drug addict and shit. And she has like 5 bottles on top of her fridge. All these wine coolers.
Yeah.
One time she got a little drunk on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like she was already getting buzzed / drunk, and she did like a flip onto the couch.
No
It's like,
shit.
yeah. We were all watching the Cowboys game, and she has like a sectional,
Yeah.
so you can come to it from another room and just stand behind it. Well, she did a flip onto it. She, woo! It was fucking hilarious. We always talk about it. She gets all red, gets all embarrassed.
That's funny because just recently, actually, it was my mom's birthday. So,
I saw that. Happy late birthday to your mom.
yeah, 71.
Really?
Wow.
She does not look 71.
Yeah, she's
I
71.
thought she was like late 50s, maybe.
No, 71, dude.
Which, by the way, your mom knows my mom.
Yeah.
So really, we've been connected for a long time.
Very long time. So like it was funny because we were there at the house and somebody, I think my brother or my niece.
You have a brother?
Yeah, it's like
I've
a
known
half
you for almost
bro-
20 years.
Like
I know
a
you have
half-
a fucking brother.
Yeah, he's like a half brother. I really don't see him that often. He lives in the valley.
I probably knew that you did. I just forgot.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So and I really don't talk to him that often. So well, I think him or my niece brought it up. They're like, "Oh yeah, Stripe sells margaritas," and I was like, "No way, for real?" And they're like, "Yeah." So they went to the store and they came back with a gallon. And my mom,
They sell gallon margaritas?
yeah, dude, it's like in a bag, dude.
I hope my mom does not hear this.
Dude.
Because that's her drink.
Dude, they were like pretty strong. So
Really?
like we bought the bag. They bought the bag or whatever, and then my mom had a cup. My mom's not a big drinker, and it's yeah. So next thing I know, like I'm talking to everybody, and my mom's like stumbling. I'm like, "How many cups have you had?" She was like, just maybe one. I was like, maybe I gave you one, so you obviously had more than one, dude. She was stumbling, and then she laughed, and then came back, and she had like an ice pack on her finger. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're embarrassing me in front of the family. Like, what are you doing? She was
What are you doing?
She was like, I hurt my finger. I'm like, let me see it. So my sister like grabbed her arm so that way I can pull the finger. I was like, I'm gonna pull the finger, but don't fart. She was like, oh no, dude. It was so funny.
Did she
But
rip
just
one?
no, but
Oh.
dude, she was just like, she got pretty lit off of that margarita stuff.
Nice. I'm gonna have to get some. I'm always in favor of a good cheap.
It was
time.
pretty good. I think it was watermelon lime or something like
Really?
that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna go
good, dude.
stripes hunting. They do a lot of bourbon hunting videos,
Yeah,
right? And I watch them all the time. They always bust my balls at work for watching them.
yeah.
Like, this is stupid shit. Just go shopping. And I'm like, well, it's like I'm shopping without spending money.
Yeah,
So,
it's just to see what's out there.
Yeah,
You know what
do-
other people see.
do they have pop hunting videos?
Yeah.
Right?
So like I do mine, right? And
Yeah.
everybody, and it's funny because people will comment like, "Oh man, your Walmart is pretty stacked, or your Target's pretty stacked." I'm like,
I always see them. You always turn a lot of stuff down. You're like,
Yeah.
man, they got this bullshit.
yeah, I'm just like, oh, these shelf warmers or these bricks, they're just sitting there. So like, to me, I'm just like, oh. But then I see other people, I'm like, man, they got like badass shit over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just everything's
the stuff
different.
that they're turning down.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
funny too because people are like, man, like your Target is pretty good. Like the 4 Targets I went to had nothing. I'm like, You have more than
4
one
targets.
You have more than one. I was like, bro, we only got one. That's it.
And we got one.
And it's rough, dude, because I guess Hot Wheels are kind of picking up now, or maybe they're starting to get hot again. I don't really know.
I remember for a while they were pretty collectible.
Yeah, so just probably like a few weeks ago, I went to Target at 8 in the morning. Dude, there was like old men and like young guys just sprinting to the back. Like
No
full
way.
running. I'm like, what the? And I was like, why are they running? They better not be running to the Pops. I'm going to be pissed because
Yeah.
I was first in line. And then I was like, oh.
Because I was first in line.
I was kind of mad because they just walked up and I was like, these ain't Pop people. Like, they're not. No. And then next
You're
thing you
getting
know,
fucking
I was getting a
Monster
little-
Jam collectibles.
yeah, dude, I was just like, what the hell? And they were sprinting, dude. And I was like, oh, they're Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I'm good. So I can continue to
Well,
walk normal.
I'll tell you what, the Tops and the other trading card brand are coming back up again, dude. I mean, baseball, any kind of sports thing, they're all coming back. And for anything, there's fucking Dragon Ball Z cards now.
Yep.
My son got one from, I think, a birthday party that he went to. It was like a 3-pack or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So he has them like.
Well,
in
Funko's
his
doing
room.
those too now.
I remember, yeah, you were just saying. So anything Dragon Ball Z fun like that, you'd let me know.
Yeah.
And One Piece, anything
Yeah.
like that, just grab it and I'll get it for my son because his
Yeah.
birthday's coming up in October. Especially something really cool.
Yeah, of course.
He likes shit like that. He has a big pop of he has a Black Panther one, but it's like the bigger pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And something else. I forget what he has. I'll send you pictures of it. They're
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
But he likes them. He's kind of getting into it. He's gonna be 10 this October.
Damn.
Yeah, so
10.
he's gonna be 10, dude. So he's kind of like transitioning from like little kid shit to
Yeah.
like kind of like leave me alone, dad.
That's kind of how like
You know what I mean?
Carly was. I remember watching Little Einsteins, and then now all of a sudden it's
Yep.
like Demon Slayer, and then
She's wearing hoodies all the time
yep.
and fucking
Dude,
whatever.
she's like, I'm like, hey, you want to do this?
Nah.
No. Like, you want to
That's
watch?
what my
You want to
son's
watch
getting.
something? I'm like, you want to watch something?
Nah.
No.
I'll be in my room.
I'm gonna FaceTime my friends. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
All
At the
right.
watch way.
The watch. All right, back to the shot of the week because I know I'm taking us way off. What kind of flavors you thinking? Digging? What kind of flavors you thinking? Super sweet for sure.
Yeah.
Is it cinnamon? Is it vanilla? I get a little vanilla on this thing.
I do get the vanilla. The vanilla.
I'll tell you what, his mic, your mic, picks up enough where you could stand behind him and it'll pick you up.
Pick me up.
That
That actually worked.
that should be good. Yeah, right. You
Yeah.
can hear him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of feel like there's like
tell you what,
not
we'll
a
just scoot it back a little
butterscotch.
Yeah.
A
bit.
butterscotch is kind of
Sticky butterscotch on the back. That buttercream thing you said earlier is
Yeah.
definitely sticking. I'm gonna go liqueur. Fuck man, it's been a while since we had a good rum.
Yeah, I'm gonna go rum.
But it don't have a burn like a
It's not
rum.
Burn. That's what's really tripping me out.
Yeah. By the way, check out Vida Caña. I believe it's Vida Caña rum. They're out of Corpus. They import all their shit. I saw them at Total Wine. They had a booth set up. I believe it was one of the top dogs that was there.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. Gave me a bunch of information that I forgot, and I'm so sorry that I can do it. But they're out of Corpus, and their stuff is delicious.
Really?
Yeah, I think we talked about. Remember they had like a $70, $80, and $90 bottle or whatever, or it's like a 5, 10, and 15 year or something like that. While you're here, look it up. But yeah, dude, I saw them at Total Wine. They had like a little tasting thing set up. Very nice people. I cannot wait to get into some of their stuff. They had like sipping rums, and dude, yeah, I didn't even know they had it. But they had one that was like for mixed drinks or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have one that's for like sipping and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, dude, it impressed me.
Really?
I'm not a big rum guy, but it's really good.
Like, I think just recently I had Don Julio for the first time.
Really, you like it?
Like the expensive bottle.
42 or whatever. One in the
yeah,
box,
like
tall,
the $300
tall
one or
Yeah.
$400 one. Pretty good.
I tried. I'm not a big tequila guy at all. Like,
Me neither.
Fucking Cheek Nuts is the one that drinks tequila up the ass.
Fucking she looks like a tequila drinker.
Yeah. By the way, tell that story after a little while. And the poo bum, you stupid poo bum. You remember that? You remember that one? Yeah. And she's a big tequila drinker. I haven't been able to drink tequila since I felt like I overdosed on fucking Patron, right? And also, I go to my buddy's house to watch the UFC. I think it was the last one where there was like 2 or 3 fucking knockouts, and then I think it was like 4 weeks ago. The last big UFC there was the last big Saturday night UFC.
Oh yeah.
Was it Volkanovski that fought?
Yeah.
That last one?
It was. Yeah, it was Volkanovski.
It was Volkanovski, right? And, and then what's his name retired?
Robbie Lawler.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like a few weeks ago. Yeah.
So I went to go see that one.
Shout out Robbie.
Yeah, and one with a knockout or some shit, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. Great fucking card. The card was stacked.
Dude, the one tomorrow. Oh my god.
It's supposed to be banger. I seen it.
I
and,
really want to watch it. I hope. Well, I don't
I'll hit
know
you
if
up. I'll let you know what's up.
Let me know. I'm
Yeah.
down.
By the way, remind me to tell y'all. So because my parents threw everything together, so I'm just finding everything out. But what was I saying?
About the fight.
Yeah, but before that.
Your mom.
Oh, I went over for the fight.
Yeah.
And there was a guy who was a tequila drinker. So he took George Strait's tequila, which is Código, or white people call it Código. I think it's supposed to be pronounced Código. And then there was that Herradura, right? Which is a popular brand now, I think because of TikTok or some shit.
Yeah.
And then there was a Jose Cuervo, and then it was a Familia Reserva, or Family Reserve, whatever the fuck. All right, I'm not the best fucking Spanish pronunciation guy. And dude, the Jose Cuervo was fucking fire.
Yeah.
Like you could sip it room temperature and it just go down, no burn. I liked the Herradura because it tasted least like tequila did.
Yeah.
It was super smooth, super good. I mean, it was just like, just good.
Right.
And then George Strait, they were all banger. But the one that I liked the most was that Herradura one. But it really opened my eyes to say like, fuck, it's not just like Patron.
Right.
It's not fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever tequila is there. You know what I mean? So, well, I mean, we tried gin on the show and it was dog shit.
Yeah.
It tastes like Christmas tree scent. You know what I mean? And apparently there's good sipping gin. So,
Yeah.
hey, maybe I should start saving the money to buy good sipping shit, but I won't spend it. Just
Go to Walmart and get a polo.
Yeah.
Get a few polos.
And a pair of Hanes undies.
Yeah.
All right. Final analysis on this. You can guess a brand if you want, but just go with flavor and alcohol type.
I don't really know that many brands. I
Yeah.
just kind of
Oh yeah, we
always
hardly
been
ever
the type
pick
that's
brands.
like, oh, it's open, let's drink it. I mean,
Yeah.
I've always been like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
since I was, we partied and
Oh, dude, yeah.
it's
we-
open. What you got?
We'd
Man, I
buy
don't give a shit.
Malibu. We'd buy Malibu and Smirnoff and
Oh, you got Four Locos? Let's go.
yep. You got
The old
you got
formula.
those juice.
The-
Remember juice?
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
Remember whenever y'all were going to school in Harlingen and then we had that big ass party and then we were just like, shit, we ran out of drink and we started using tea?
Yeah, sweet tea.
Yeah.
I forgot that, dude. Yeah, and even Billy was there and all that shit.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was good times.
I
We
remember
weren't
that.
even old enough to buy beer. That's
Nope.
why we had to do that.
Yeah.
I think we used sweet tea and vodka or some shit.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was vodka.
That was a good time, though.
Yeah, 100%. So what do you think? What kind of alcohol are you thinking?
Definitely a rum.
Rum?
Yeah.
I can see that. It's
can see a
very
rum.
sweet, like a
Some
fucking
form,
rum.
maybe like, I probably just because I only know Malibu, but probably Malibu.
It's very sweet like that.
Yeah.
I could see that. The color of it is whiskey colored,
Yeah.
brown.
Yeah, it is.
What are you thinking, Diggin?
Shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Since 1982, I've been in the trap,
Yeah.
Damn, T.I., I've been in a trap exponentially.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Expediting all this, Nah, I think it's. I'm gonna go with you. I think it's rum. I think it's rum
I think it's rum.
Yeah.
because it got the whiskey flavor, but the burn ain't there, and maybe it's a low proof, something like that.
Yeah, maybe a low proof rum. I could see that.
Yeah.
The flavor is just throwing me off for a loop. I'm trying to
Yeah.
decipher that like a code or something.
It's got a very sweet, like cream kind of flavor.
Yeah.
My beard gets
Yeah.
getting stuck on the mic.
Oh shit.
I'm getting too close,
Well,
and it's
take
like
it off. It won't. It won't.
No,
bother you.
it's good.
Take it off. It's okay. We're not gonna judge here. We can edit it out where you take off
I
your beard.
mean,
It's
we
okay.
can, you know what I'm saying? If you just
Yeah, I see you sweating over there. It's like it's starting to slip down.
take off the chin strap.
It's starting to
Okay,
look
let me
like
take
Santa
it
Claus at the mall.
He's all like, I'm just gonna unhook this shit real quick.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah. Just take off the mustache at least. Do us all a favor, man. All right, Deacon, you're going rum.
yeah.
What kind of flavoring? Vanilla, cream,
I'm gonna go
vanilla cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go vanilla cream. I'm gonna
Vanilla
go vanilla cream.
All right,
Yeah.
you're going rum. What kind of flavoring are you going?
I'm gonna kind of say maybe that butterscotch we were talking about.
Butterscotch is
Yeah.
good. That's a good one. I'm gonna go butterscotch liqueur.
Okay.
But I'm not too sure on the flavoring because it's a bunch of sweetness there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go vanilla liqueur.
Vanilla liqueur.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Long pause, long pause, long
Long pause, long pause.
This week's shot of the week is it's a Paul Mason classic vanilla. brandy.
Brandy. Wow. I haven't seen her since fucking her show.
Wow.
Paul Mason
And
classic
if you
vanilla
want
brandy.
a little bit more, I still got a little bit
Oh no.
in the freezer. So
If I take any more of this, I'm gonna fucking be swerving on the way home. But that was very good.
That was.
I would buy that to shoot that. You know, hey, let's take
For sure.
shots.
Yeah.
What's the proof on this thing?
I think
Say
27.
A la verga, it's really low proof. That's why it
Or
didn't burn.
54.
proof.
that's why you didn't get that burn.
Yeah,
so,
that's why
Wow.
there's no burn. That's probably like a mixing or a just take
That-
shots.
Yeah,
shit.
that's
Yeah.
a good mixer. Or like you
Yeah.
said, take shots.
Man,
Yeah.
there was one I recently just had that was like 100 proof.
Really?
It was a shot that one of the guys I work with, we went to Wings and More, but it tasted like toothpaste. I forgot what it's called.
Rumplemints?
Yeah.
Rumplemints fucked me up.
Yeah.
Rumplemints has, by the way, Mr. Lee View, right? My cousin who does,
Yeah.
he usually records us.
Yeah.
He fucked me up on Rumplemints, and I'll get to that after we swap out. But Shotmaster, while you're here, let's recap who the fuck you got, because that's about to start, because it's fucking football season, baby.
Yeah,
Football season's
yep.
back.
Yep.
This motherfucker is gonna be back to hating on the Cowboys.
As always.
Are you just not a Cowboys fan? Or are you not a football fan at all?
Well, I do like the Patriots, right?
Were you a Tom Brady bandwagoner back in
I
the day?
was,
Okay.
just because, if they can do it with LeBron James, with the millions of teams that he's gone to, I mean,
Yeah,
why can't
that's
you
why I
do
say
the same?
fuck LeBron.
Why can't you do it with Tom Brady? No. So, honestly, something wrong with the Cowboys, right? There's always
Yeah, it's always a
the
reason why.
certain fans that just, dude, you win
Fuck it up for you.
preseason, and it's like, oh, this is our year. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
You said that last year.
I hate those Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Real Cowboy fans hate those Cowboy fans because
Yeah.
you're like, dude, stop being fucking delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're lucky if we get a couple of playoff wins.
Yeah.
Like last year, I think Tom Brady beat himself before we beat him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
And
he
plus,
was coming down.
showing his age, right? Like,
yeah, he showed
can
his
still
age. He had a
play,
bad
but-
year with the divorce,
Yeah.
and that was all a factor.
Right.
Could we have beaten? I wouldn't say prime Tom Brady, but maybe Tom Brady when he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't think so. You know what I mean? The team wasn't in sync.
Right.
We could have. We have the potential to, but have we displayed it consistently?
Nope.
No. So I get it.
There's
Right.
always those games that y'all do badass and y'all blow out the teams that
Like the
should be giving
Vikings
you-
last year.
Yeah, and then the teams that y'all are supposed to blow out and beat, y'all
Like the
barely
Raiders.
win by like a field goal or you
lose.
don't lose
Or lose.
Yeah, or you lose.
So I get it. All right. So this year, are you pulling for the Patriots, or is it like if you had to pick a team, it'd be the Patriots?
I'd probably just pick the Patriots.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you know, it's like baseball. Like, I love the Red Sox, but I just love baseball. I'll watch any team. It doesn't matter, except for, you know, I just give my mom a lot of shit.
The Disastros?
Yeah, the Trastros.
Trastros.
So, like, I always give her shit, you know, and it's just funny. But that's just something between me and her, which is it's just funny because, like, my mom was, growing up, was never, like, a big baseball. But now she's like, oh, I know the stats. She'll tell me all the stats, and I'm just like, did you know that they cheated? You know what I mean? Like,
if you're not cheating, you don't want to win. So.
Yeah.
But and I would say the Astros argument is everybody cheats, they just got busted.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like Nate Diaz. Everybody's on steroids.
Yeah. 100%. But okay, Shotmaster, recap the rules. It's gonna be you, the Deacon, and I. I'm gonna ask Mr. Elite View, but I'm pretty sure he wants to participate. Every week, once let's just say after we can start in preseason, but the standings don't count until regular season.
Right.
So every week, the first part of the podcast, we're gonna pick a game or 3 games.
Yep.
Cowboys. I think it's the Cowboys, the game of the week, and Thursday night football, right? Which is Thursday, Sunday, and then whatever the Cowboys is.
Well, I know. Well, preseason, because it varies because one week they'll do Thursday through Monday.
Yeah.
And then like the last week they'll do literally
Everybody in one.
all one day. And then
I say what for preseason. Let's just pick the Cowboys. Let's just do the Cowboy games. We can pick the Hall of Fame game next week or 2 weeks, and then for preseason we'll just do the Cowboys games. And then for the regular season we'll do the Thursday night game, Sunday night, and then the Cowboys. And when the Cowboys are Sunday night, we can do the game of the week or Monday night, and that'll be your preference.
Okay.
And we'll do that. That way it stays 3 games and it will just consistent. So we do that, right? We do that through the regular season. And I think we should just continue from the regular season to the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl and starting a new record. Because Mr. Elite View won the playoffs last year, didn't he? Or did you? Or did you? Or did I? I don't know. I think I have Alzheimer's.
I think
He won, didn't he?
I think the Shotmaster won.
Because he was he was in last place through the normal season.
Yeah.
And then when we started the playoffs, he fucking shot forward.
Yeah.
But I think that we should just keep the standings going through the whole football season. Just like, you know what I mean? Just like fantasy.
Yeah.
Do you do fantasy?
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, I've done
Nice.
it like a few times, but last year I played. You know, that's how I bought that pop or whatever. But yeah.
Oh, that was last year?
Yeah.
Nice.
They were talking hellish shit because
Really?
every year I played, I did this shit on purpose.
Showing our age by saying and knowing what hella meant.
What I did was I would always draft. My first pick was always Tom Brady.
Really?
People would always talk shit. Quarterback. I'm like, okay. They're talking
People
shit.
talk shit when you draft a quarterback in the first round.
They say don't draft a quarterback in the first round. It's like, why?
I get
always
it. The
like,
running
Patrick
backs and the
Mahomes first
wide
round.
receivers, like I get it, right? Because those are the ones that usually make the most. But then I would always draft them, and then I was like, okay, I picked Tom Brady. I'd auto pick, right? And somehow my team was like 3 quarterbacks, 4 kickers, and like the shittiest team. But and I remember watching the live stream, and they're like, "Oh yeah, his team's gonna do bad, blah blah blah. He ain't winning, blah blah blah." Well, the commissioner fucked up, and everybody went to the playoffs.
Oh,
So
shit.
even the guy that was like 0-13 went to the playoffs. So I was like, okay. Luckily, I was like mid, and I just ended up winning it all. And I was like, huh. That's why in that video that I made when I bought it, I was talking hella shit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I remember all of y'all were saying I ain't gonna win, but guess what happened?
I'll tell you what. Let's when this episode comes out, let's put a poll out, and maybe we can have a podcast fantasy league,
Yeah.
and the winner gets to come on and talk shit about all of us.
Yep.
Because I'm not winning. I'll tell you what. I'm not fucking winning. You know, the rest of the losers have to take a shot.
Yeah.
We'll do like 8 people or 10 people or
Yeah.
something, and we'll do something like
And
that.
it's crazy too because people get into that. Like
Dude,
they're
people
like doing-
study.
Yeah, I'm
Fig-
just like
you know,
you can never
stats and
predict,
whatever.
Like you know,
I
I mean,
have a
yeah, you
cousin-
can predict, but like
Yeah.
It's just,
But I mean, people are like, nope, he drinks on Thursdays. He's gonna be fucked up by Sunday. You know what I mean? They know things about it. Am I
Yeah.
wrong or am I wrong? Right?
Yeah,
Like people
it's
do
just people-
it. Dude.
yeah.
They're super. They're like in 5 leagues, $100 each, and
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker.
dude,
like,
I know guys that are like in $1,000 leagues. I'm like, dude, that's insane.
it's crazy, dude. People take that shit super, super serious. That's what we got looking forward to coming up. But we're running out of time. Let's get on to your Masoder and Basoder of the week. Do you have one?
Masoder.
Who do you think is like a super hot chick? Or
Super hot chick.
dude.
Super hot dude. I'm gonna go with Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
Very hot.
Yeah.
Can get it. Has been funny for a long time. And I think wasn't viewed as a comedic actor in the very beginning. But since Deadpool, he's like, you know, everybody saw what he could be.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got abs. Plus, he's handsome as fuck.
Yeah.
He's white. His wife is hot.
Canadian.
Eh. Like, what does Ron Swanson say? Dear Canada, suck it. But yeah, he can get it. I would
Yeah.
let Ryan Reynolds rail the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like, if I somehow went to an Illuminati meeting,
Like a furry.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd wear a tail 100% for Ryan Reynolds. I would, yeah. I couldn't think of a thing I'd say no to for Ryan Reynolds. And he's got a really good smile, too. His teeth
Yeah.
are really good. I really enjoyed The Proposal. And Sandra Bullock's like one of my favorite ladies on the planet, so.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. All right. Who's your masota?
I'm gonna go with Margot Robbie.
Ooh.
One of my first 10 masotas of the week. I concur, sir.
a good
I
one.
concur. Who the fuck are you screaming about? God, she's a dude. Do you know in Wolf of Wall Street she was 20 years old?
Really?
Yes, dude. Wolf of Wall Street. She's very early 20s, but I want to say it was
Really?
20 years old.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh, there's my fat picture. Hold on, let me get out of that shit. Margot Robbie, age, Wolf of Wall Street. I want to say she was 20, dude. I saw it on a
20.
an Instagram reel or some
So
shit.
she's younger than us.
Dude, she's super young. I think she just barely hit 30.
Dang.
I'm not. Yeah.
Wow.
You have Wi-Fi on your phone? Can you check that? Oh, there you go. She's 33.
wow.
So she's not super young, but
Like
it
a
says
few years
here
younger than
she was
us.
23. Wolf of Wall Street.
Damn. 23.
So we were 25, 26.
yeah.
That's dude, but coming out in like an Oscar-winning movie
Yeah.
or Oscar-nominated movie when you're 23, most people are just breaking in the fucking industry.
Right. Damn.
She has a soft spot for me because she rocks the short bob haircut,
Yeah.
right? She's a blonde, which I don't usually gravitate to,
Yeah.
but she's Australian, and
The accent. It's like Becky Lynch.
dude, yeah, her fucking Dublin accent or wherever the fuck she's from.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Irish.
I know she's from Ireland, but I don't know if
Yeah,
she's from
is that
Dublin.
Irish?
I think Finn Balor's from Dublin,
Yeah.
but
Him too.
oh yeah, Finn Balor's another
A
pasote.
little stud.
Yeah, he said on Sundays when he fucks up his diet, he goes straight to McDonald's and just fucks shit up.
I can make that. Yeah. I don't even think I could eat McDonald's anymore. Last time I had
No.
a double cheeseburger, I was like, oh, my
Really?
arteries are getting clogged. Like,
Well, sometimes they're really shitty, and then sometimes it's just on point. When it's fresh and the nuggets are crunchy and you
Yeah.
got fresh fries, it's just like fuck.
oh, speaking of that, it's funny because we were talking about arteries getting clogged because of bad food.
My friend had a heart attack.
So when I was in El Paso, right, I had barbacoa tacos and I had some fajitas, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
None of it was greasy.
Really?
No grease at all.
That's because when you order barbacoa, I hear you guys say, "Let me get the lean one,"
Yeah.
or "Let me get the fatty one."
I had like some tacos or burritos and no grease. It was not greasy. None of the grease was coming out like at all.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy. I
when
was
you
like,
bite
oh,
it, that shit squeezes out the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people in Corpus are like, we're like the fucking 5th obese city in the country.
Yeah.
In recap,
That's wild.
Becky is from Limerick,
Okay.
Ireland, and Bray's from Finn is from Bray, Ireland.
Oh dang! So they grew up pretty close. But he's like 40 something.
Yeah,
he's like 42.
old, but he doesn't
42?
even look. Yeah,
No,
he doesn't even
no,
look that
no.
old.
No,
He
I
looks
think
like
Seth
early
Rollins is
30s.
like 38, 39.
He literally turned 42 2 days ago.
Really?
Wow, he doesn't even look that old.
When this episode comes out, by the way, happy birthday to Mr. Dak Prescott. Me and him share a birthday. He and I share a birthday.
Yes, y'all do.
Yeah, which will be Saturday, but
Sheesh.
I'll be 30 fucking 5, dude.
35.
Yeah, we're
Been
getting
there for a few months already. It's not
yeah,
that
you
bad.
old bitch.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
No,
It's crazy.
I mean,
35.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I remember partying for what, 18, 19, 20?
I remember
21?
I remember going to the Days Inn Hotel to party with you and Marshall, and we partied with a bum, and my wife threw
Right.
up on Jaeger.
There was like a bum that showed up, right?
Yeah.
I invited him up. He was walking by like, oh, what are y'all drinking? Give me a beer. I was like, well, come up.
I just remember passing out, and then I woke up with my beer still in my hand. I was like, why is there a bum here?
I was sitting on the bed, and he was talking to me, and from when I had invited him to when we were sitting down, I was like this in my head,
dude. I remember.
on the side of the bed, and I was like, dude, shut up, dude. I'm trying to not throw up.
Wasn't that when
And then,
one
yeah.
of our friends pissed on a car from the balcony?
Mr. Joe Fred.
It's like, oh, shit.
Dude, we had some pretty
Yeah.
awesome parties.
We had some good shit at the Days Inn. That's where we met Trey.
No, that was at the Bayfront Plaza.
Bayfront Inn.
Bayfront Inn.
That's
yeah,
where
that's when what's his name got beat up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Marshall. I was passed out again.
waking
He
you
was
up.
like, "Bro, we gotta go." And I'm like, "What are you talking
because
about?"
they
He's
threw him
like,
through a
"What's-"
window.
Yeah. He was like, "Dude, he just got fucked up." I'm like, "What?" Well, let me finish my beer and like, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. I remember getting all the, because we used to just put ice in the bathtub.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Bathtub
yeah.
or the sink?
Yep.
I think the bottles went in the sink and the beer and shit went in the bathtub.
bathtub.
And we were
Yeah.
drinking Budweiser back then.
Dude, that
Ooh,
was
yeah.
some hardcore shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember I would have the dads the next day like nobody's business. It's just the day after drinking shits.
That was like, dude.
Dumb and Dumber
It's
style.
like, oh, you got a case? I got a case.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a case too? Shit, I got.
I remember
Ooh, that-
calling my aunt for some of our parties at Christie Estates and being like, "Can you buy me, a 12-pack? Like that's gonna be enough."
That was always the thing. You buying a case? All right, I'm buying a case.
I'll get a case. Yeah,
All right,
Cases
buying a case.
got matched, and we lived off that Taka vodka.
Taka vodka, dude. Taking double shots with orange juice on our fucking graduation party. Holy shit! Well, we already pushed it past our limit, but it's been worth it. We had a great companion this week
Hell yeah.
for the show. We always love it when you come by. Plug all your shit. I mean, if anybody's still listening, they'll look it, but we're gonna put it in the description of this. We're gonna put it in the description of the episode. Tell them your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that shit.
All right, so TikTok, Instagram, and I believe Facebook are going to be all the same. It's STX_collectibles. And then YouTube is South Texas Collectibles. And I believe that's everything.
Nice, man.
So-
yeah, got a video dropping 2 days ago. Well, when this comes out, it'll be 2 days
Yeah.
ago. Depending on when you listen to this shit, but go check it out. He's got great shit.
Yes, he
Goes
does.
live every once in a while.
Yep.
Usually when this dude laughs and is like, I can't answer that. It's usually me. It's usually me saying,
Dude,
like,
it is.
It's, yeah.
And it's funny because, like, there's a guy that I made, like, a moderator or whatever. And he'll message me, like, hey, who's that John Garcia guy? I'm like, oh, that's the guy from the podcast. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, because I didn't want to just, like, not approve his comments. I was like, oh, you.
Oh,
yeah,
so
you-
he'll watch him while I'm doing it?
Yeah, 'cause
I'm gonna
sometimes, like-
fuck with him next time. Like, hey, what's up, you moderator bitch?
So, like, there's a few that I have that, like, check the comments and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's pretty. Yeah, he was like, oh, okay. He was like, then I'll let those comments go through.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you
Yeah.
can, dude.
I try to keep them mostly
Yeah.
pop related or whatever. When they're like a newbie pop question, that's usually me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna slip some fucking zingers in there and see if they're like see if you laugh.
Oh,
Because
dude.
I usually notice like when I comment something that only you and I will know about.
Yeah.
You laugh and you're like, no, dude.
No, dude.
Just
yeah, I'm
even
like,
read the
I'll message
question
you
out.
later.
So I didn't. I mean, we've never gone live on YouTube, but I didn't know that you could do that. You know what I mean, to approve.
Yeah.
Keep it family friendly and shit. So I'm getting butt wild on your next fucking live. I can't wait to.
You're gonna be like, my comments are never showing up.
I know. What the fuck? It's because I'm black, ain't it? Let's boycott this man. All right. Shotmaster Deacon and Mr. Soutex Collectible. Thank y'all for being here. We appreciate y'all listening to the show.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, tell your friends, slap your friends. I don't give a shit.
Please
and
do
do
it.
four
Do it all.
very important things. Come share my mic with me.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shit, Adam just took a tumble off that chair.
Did a swanton.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay
Safe. And we'll see y'all jive ass, funky ass turkeys next week.
Yeah.
Yep.